Action! Action! Alright, and I'm level 27 Marker Man, and this is Let's Play my FF1 Hack, and Dyne is back with us again.
Yo!
This is recording number 4. It's going to be either part 4 through 6. One of those 3 numbers. Yeah, in the last recordings we talked about virtually everything that has no... there's not going to be a showable example of it. Of half the stuff we talked about in the last ones. Which, good news is I finished almost all that kind of stuff.
And the next part is the first of everyone's favorite dungeons in this game.
And we'll see how that goes. Oh gosh.
When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. I waited all week for that one.
Marching. Marsh.
John! Marsha!
But it's only February! Well, by the time I upload this, will probably be March.
Yeah, as of now, we're slightly...
Okay, you're gonna notice a few map changes from here.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Well, the 2 weaker guys attack the gang up on the 1. Oh yeah, I named a rename here. It's kind of hard to notice, I think. But
the biter. Okay. Yep.
I think it's an okay name though. I'm gonna have her gang. Okay, you know what? I don't really care. Well, she's got the most accurate weapon, so it will. Yeah. I'm using an axe to kill a spider!
That is not overkill when it comes to spiders.
Well, then I saw a video when I was younger about a guy who, like, hunted spiders with his shoe.
Yep.
That was amazing. Okay.
Anything that you can use against them.
Okay. And naturally it's through the marshes to get to the Marsh Cave, which I don't know if they did as much. Oh, we had first attack, so... We could lightning 3 them, but why? Actually, the easiest way would be to just use rush. No, I want to save rush for the stupid cave.
Or with first strike, just run away.
But I want the XP! Hey, that's how I avoid grinding. I kill everything. Well, I guess it's not avoidable by the end of the game. But by that point, I grind something that will give me more experience than anything else, and it's guaranteed to run into it. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Like I said, almost everything else... like, a lot of things I talked about were exceptions to things I couldn't deal with in the last parts. Which, obviously, because of that, there's a lot you can't show on that. Because I worked around all that stuff. Ow. Oh wait, never mind. Wump. So, yeah. You know, the problem with the Great Axe in this version is it has 0 hit percentage. But its raw damage is high. So...
No, that's the problem with axes in general in these games.
I thought it was... You could choose what you wanted, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things where that's the choice to make. Alright.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more marsh on the overworld map compared to vanilla.
Yeah. Oh wait, I remember something I want to show. Before we get into this. This still exists, but this is another thing I couldn't deal with too much. You'll notice it's messy. It's a bit... You notice something about it. It's a little weirder.
Yeah, flashing dots in the middle of the ocean.
It's a flashing, like, line tail thing.
Now, is that a legitimate location, or is that just something left over from vanilla you couldn't move?
This map is weird, because some parts of it are like, you see the part to the north? The whiter part to the north with the little tower sticking out?
Yep.
In the middle. Okay, that is added and new. Obviously added and new. And it looks right. However, you see the you know the area below where the Earth Cave would be?
Yep.
There's supposed to be a huge land mass to the left there.
No slide!
Yeah.
Light warriors are using the wrong map!
Alright, and palette change. Like I said, we're gonna do the... Ah, yes, these guys.
I gotcha now, you scum!
And these guys have always been interesting for their own reasons. Ooh, we can just destroy them. But who to destroy them with? Okay, these guys have... Yeah, well... Actually, no, well, I want to be... No,
Okay.
she doesn't have it yet. Nah, I'll save it for an emergency. Magic... Rush. Well, you know Scum. They have 255 defense.
Yep.
So, only a critical
Technically
attack will damage them.
the first flan enemies in the series.
Yep, but magic, they're weak to fire, and pretty much any spell will kill them. Even if they're resistant to it. Ooh, that could have been... That is not good.
It's time for the zombie apocalypse.
Do I have harm? No, yeah, do I have... Yeah, I have at least harm 1.
Yeah, harm 1, I don't know about harm 2.
I could use lightning 3. Does she have anything interesting? No. Just try to see how many you can kill. Harm. The problem is, dark won't do much of anything. I could try to sleep them. Or fire would probably kill them. I mean, it's not likely to work, but I don't think... Yeah, their defense is terrible. Is low. I got one of them. Oh yeah, sleep only works for 1 turn. Is the difference between sleep and stun. I guess.
Now the question is, if a zombie goes back to sleep, is it technically back to being fully dead, rather than undead?
It depends on if you give it coffee or not. Probably. Or at least that's what I learned from Shantae. Well, harm's doing its job. Oh, this also brings up another thing that's not, like, time-dependent. It's not, like, a thing I can just show. There's, like, 8 different, oh yeah, I was gonna look this up, but whatever. There's 8 different, categories for enemies. In the editor. One of them is labeled unknown. Like, okay, there's some that make sense, like giant or, dragon. Those make sense.
Yep, because you got the various weapon types that are strong against them.
Yeah, but one of them is labeled unknown, and it applies to certain undead, but not others. Although I kind of just added... Oh, these guys could be trouble. I don't like... Rush. I think, since they're statues that came to life, dark magic is somehow effective. Was my reasoning. I think, or I got them mixed up with something else. Wait, I have the enemy... Or... Oh, shoot.
Rip.
I'm actually... Should I re-roll, or should we try... Yeah, let's keep going. If we die, we die. What are these guys?
This is all going to be edited out anyway.
Oh, they're weak to stun! Too. Oh, because they're statues, that's why!
Yeah, I can see that.
Problem is, the giant... is the silver... oh, we'll get to that. We don't have the Black Mage guy for the giant coming up.
Might want to re-roll in that case.
So just try this.
Yep.
The good news is we're next to a ladder, so if they're gonna do the same thing over and over again, I can just get a different enemy set by going up the ladder.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing about RNG manipulations. You got to figure out what changes the values.
Actually, here's what I know. I don't think he's hurt, though, is the problem. So, Rush. So, this is actually one of my favorite things about having multiple people with different spells, is they can both cast it, because you never know who's going to go first.
Yep.
So, usually you only, like, a lot of the weapons that give you spells, you only have, like, one source of them. Which, it's not so much an ammunition saver, it's more of a, whichever one... Better hope one of them goes first or you're gonna die. Kind of a thing.
Because in FF1, agility almost means nothing when it comes to turn order.
It's supposed to. Well, of course, almost nothing. The thief has a negligible advantage. But it has to do with running away. But it's negligible. Yep. Okay, here we go. Looks important, right?
But there's nothing there!
This is one of those, guaranteed battle spots. The first example.
Because giants are good early game enemies for experience.
I figured it would be he's a decent challenge for this. For what he's worth. Giants, I think, are weak to earth in this game. Because they are very heavy. But I don't have any earth magic. I don't even have ice! I got this. Yeah, let's light him up.
Double it.
Zap! Oh, we got him. He's tougher than anything you'll find normally. By himself.
Just let it go. There's your silver sword.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or... You know what, this guy can't hit the broadside of a barn. Let's see. Type 32... Unless... I would need to see if she gets to a higher hit percentage. No, wait, she'd have to get to 64. She's not going to get that. No. So... it doesn't really matter. He's at 30... How much does this increase by? 22... I wasn't paying attention to what yours was. It was 35 there, so... Blah, 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 blah. Confirming numbers is a pain in this game, so that's 10... No. And I think this one is... Yep, this one's 15. So, yeah, no, they'd both be fine. His hit percentage is lower, so I'll just let him have the silver one. Which makes no sense, because silver is actually quite heavy. But maybe it's just silver colored. Oh!
Video game logic.
Oh, I should explain a few things. Well, actually, the editor right here. As you see, if you go through a door, it turns on the door pallets.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. And that's... I do have fun with this in later dungeons. But below the door is a closed door tile. You cannot run into enemies there.
Huh.
But you have to step on it to have the door or's pallet change back to closed. That's how that works. I didn't know if you knew that, but it was interesting.
Not particularly, but in FF4 there is something similar where you can't get encounters on certain tiles. Those speedrunners utilize step routes for that.
I think I'm out of rush spells, though. No, I have one shot left, and I don't think this is an emergency. And we have the silver sword. Kill them. As long as they don't attack my mages, these guys aren't going to be too much Dang it! And they attacked my mage.
Of course. They know who
Eat
the
silver sword. No, and not that... Or yes, eat that game from that Action 52 nonsense. I've watched that episode too much. Whatever. But, when I grew up, I was used to reruns. Oh, bones. They're not doctors.
Welcome to the crypt! I've got a bone to pick with you!
Oh, your voices will come in handy when we get to some of the fiends.
Oh, good. Just may have to come up with some on the spot, because I don't know what they look like, or what their personalities are.
One of them, I think you'll figure out in like 5 seconds. And, they're not very out there. But then again, I don't know if either of us could... A large knife! Oh yeah! Upgrade for
the black mage.
Yay!
Or poor mage, as I call him.
We upgrade from a small knife to a large knife.
Does Crocodile Dundee approve?
Uh-huh. Well, actually, since it's a square, he's P.O. Box. He's a mailing address. However, oh crud.
Oh.
Crawls. Die. And I'm gonna look at the crawls, because crawls are actually, they can stun lock us to death if we're not careful.
Ugh.
They don't have much, they only have 1 strength, but that's not the problem. They have, like, 8 hits. Or at least in this version, because they have several hits and they can stun me. How's their crit, though? Oh, their crit is low, but they do 8 hits, which is... Enemies do... Hits is not based on their hit percentage. Hit percentage is just hit percentage. Whatever. I'll get... You take care of the bones. What do they hate? Crawls or hate stun? Because, sleep! Sleep is a stun thing. Is that the right weapon? I put a skeleton to sleep! Take that, bonehead.
Now the other question is, well, another question is, well, if you can put a skeleton to sleep, can it snore?
I've seen One Piece where he said skeletons poop, so there's that.
That's even more impressive. They technically don't have butts.
Or at least he said they did. But, meh.
Speaking of One Piece, the next One Piece Pirate Warriors game comes out soon.
Let's make sure I equip the right weapons. I did equip the right weapons, yay. Yeah. How much money do we have? Decent amount. Fairly decent. And that was my... And actually we're gonna... I need to check my recording thing. Oh, it's only 17, we're good. We're keeping going. Like, the 30-minute recordings, whether I split them up or not, is... Ow.
It's the Marsh Cave, it's always...
But I need money.
Takes more time you think it does.
How much are these zombies worth, anyway? Oh, they ambushed me, but there's only zombies. Zombies are
in town.
The gold's okay, but if it's multiplied times 9, it might be interesting. I could burn them. These guys don't need to. Meh. Oh, yeah, I have harm still. What the heck am I thinking? That's my key ticket to this. Don't waste a rush spell. Oh, just use your large knife. And what's the difference between a large knife and a small knife? Unless harm goes first.
A little bit of attack power.
Use the knife. Use the knife. Or, no, never mind. Harm goes through. We win. But it's a green knife! I'm gonna show that it's a green knife! Whatever. Oh, P.O. Box, level 6. Alright, we're just gonna... How much money did I get? Not enough. Whatever.
You never get enough money in early RPGs.
Oh wait, we don't have ice on our Black Mage, do we?
Nope.
We do not want to go deeper. Unless we want to make a third trip in here. Because there's 3 things
to survive.
Because no, that's what the point of the Silver Sword was. Is you could basically do this. You can make one journey in and get experience and money from doing that, and then you can just go back. It's sort of to eliminate the grinding side of it, or that's what I meant to do with it. I don't know. Like I said, I made this without any input. So... Oh, these are the one that poison. I can't hit spiders! Green knife! They can't hit one spider! It's like Benny Hill with a fly swatter. Or is that what Benny Hill is for? It's like failure in a humorous chase scene? Oh!
It's usually just chase scenes in general.
There's usually like a failure involved with it, though. When it's done. Well, I guess since it's for humor, I guess that's what you do.
It's also for the auction house in FF6.
Great. Wolves. I have... No. Yes. Magic... What do we got? Rush? Yeah, sure. Rush them! I think this'll work.
If your rush ends up being a submarine or a jet, you're playing the wrong game.
But it's not red! It's Dark Rush. Aw. Oh, it didn't kill him. Hit more HP than I expect. I should use sleep. I think. I don't know if these guys are considered a weakling enemy, though. Because I know the gray imps are considered weakling enemies, because they're a type of imp. No, these guys are not. Okay, they're just mammals. Type, so they're not weak to anything. Well, no, they are weak to something, but we're about to have their bane, so to speak, soon enough. Well, that was a waste. Well, he probably wasn't going to kill the thing anyway. Shiny victory!
Can you capture that shiny in a red and white ball?
But we will need ice. Big time. Do we have enough money for silver swords and ice? Which I would prefer, but meh. I also love fire too, but I think the magic takes priority here. You know what? We can kill him. Why not? Why not? I'm holding the A button too for the commands, so it goes as fast as digitally possible. Well, no, not digitally possible. I could hit fast forward, but then it's hard to turn off.
Yep. Fortunately, it's not an ATB gauge.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. It worked, like, I was afraid of that first going into that. Because, like, my first exposure to that was the Advance game. It was Advance 4. I didn't have it for SNES. Wait, we don't have even 4,000 money.
Well, in 4 SNES, it's not really your ATB gauge that shows up in later games. It's just made to look like it. They really didn't get it working until 5.
I want to see what charges we have. If we have enough for Ice 2, we're probably set on what I was talking about before. We don't. But I will want Fire 2, so... Take that P.O. box. I was also confused last time because I forgot the spell ordering thing. Oh, I've been using the... Save State 3 is like the town save state or whatever. I don't know. I'm just used to the advanced version too, where you can save wherever you want, but whatever.
Yep. Some nice quality of life in those remakes, and for some reason they didn't do it in 3.
And 2 is basically a mini back. The higher the save state, the more of a checkpoint it is.
Yep.
A safe checkpoint it is. Like 1 is like for every battle. 2 and 3 are kind of for areas. Okay, let's go again. But we are going to want ice more than anything else for our next journey. Hopefully the less rush we can use, the better.
After all, you only have limited weapon energy. Oh, wait.
Well, you're not completely wrong with this. Yo-ho-ho and stuff. Wrong game.
Yo-ho, pirate's life for me.
Da-da-dun-da-da-dun-da-da-da. Wait, no, we're facing sharks.
Again, no NATO, so we're safe on that front.
Oh, come on, you. Could you ever use lock? Never mind, I'll just... Oh, she could learn rush. So that would be nice. Like I said, after Marsh Cave... I think I said. After Marsh Cave, it becomes useless. Pretty much.
Hey, anything to help you get through Marsh Cave. Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much. Although I think it's... Oh, wait, we're at the volcano area here. Ooh, but there's no way to land. And you notice there's that there. So, we'll get there eventually. Okay. Shark. Attack. I think I can just use... No, just... Yeah, just... fish fry. Kazilch. Yay, first use of light too. Oh, it's actually... The damage is much higher.
Actually, do Sakins count as fish?
I mean... I feel like if this was any other thing, that joke would suffice, at least, so...
Well, they do have a more humanoid fishman appearance in 4, so... say yes.
Let's use Rush and see what happens. Silver Sword. Kill. Because I know Silver Sword is like the godsend weapon at this point, originally. Still kind of is. But I thought it'd be a money saver if I gave you one if you quested in. A little bit. Right. Uh-huh. But I need the power of the cold. Do-do-do.
It's just the same town theme as it ever has been in.
Why did I do the white one? Because I'm confused. P.O. Box, you want ice. And... Flea? Ice. Fars? Rush. There we go. Now we got magic. Oh yeah, I wanted to show something a little weird. Boom! I guess maybe it's not that weird.
It's doable in vanilla.
I don't know if there's anything where doors are next to each other.
There's one magic shop or magic shop or something else. I think it's in not in Gaia.
Well, I think I didn't edit the towns too much, aside from maybe NPCs dialogue, which was annoying. I had all the NPCs possible dialogue. I had it labeled exactly what it was for like just a short notation, and it all fit in the kilobytes. And then somehow it all went to the default, which is like text option or something. Oh, that's how the text works. There's that. There is no, like, I don't click on a character and I have a list of what they say. No, it's just a list of text, and you have to guess who it belongs to. It's labeled, it's got a number and everything, but you just gotta know who it belongs to. And the really tricky part are the texts that are conditional if you've accomplished a flag or not. So, yeah.
I thought the original RPG Maker was tricky in that regard.
Oh, good lord, RPG Maker is easy compared to that. Like, by your, because of the comment you made in that, Rescue Rangers race, I made sure to put skippable cutscenes from your comments there.
Yeah, we were talking about that in a Discord server earlier, saying a speedrunner was able to implement a FF10 cutscene skip in his free time. So, of course, that means Square has no excuse anymore.
Uh-huh. Alright, actually, we're about the 30-minute mark. So I guess we'll go to the inn, and we'll end right back where we started.
But progress has been made, we can assure you that.
Alright, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.